I'm sure the girls are excited to join PLDT. I'll turn you over back to Ms. Karen to introduce us to another speaker.
Wow, Michelle was telling us earlier, wow, ang ganda naman ng turnout ng graduation na ito. So I think my heart really is, tumataba ang puso ko, as they say, because of how our community is growing now with GPO making these kinds of aspirations for us, and with all the PLDT team today, the community grows and grows. And you know, I don't know if it's manifesting, I don't know if it's a spiritual side, but somehow FTW continues to attract this kind of positive energy. And our next speaker is one of those people who I never thought, but really made things happen for FTW as well. And she is someone you all know, Karen Davila. We all know Karen Davila as the news anchor of the ABS-CBN Television Network. I don't know if all of you know, but she is also the first UN Woman National Goodwill Ambassador for the Philippines, which is a big deal. When I met her though, what struck me about Karen was how authentic she was about wanting to help women. It wasn't just like, oh, what am I going to do to further whatever cause I'm doing? It's really someone who wants to understand what you're doing and why what you're doing is different. So when she interviewed me on her program, she opened a lot of doors for us, for interested parties who called afterwards. But basically she said something that really helped. And she said, I love the fact that you've defined the women you're helping as career shifters. I'd love to interview you for that reason, and she did. And today she's going to talk to us a little bit about her life's journey too, and how, as Gina Ardones also mentioned earlier, in a way we're all career shifters, and we can all learn from this community that continues to grow. So thank you so much for coming, Karen. Please.
Thank you very much, Cara. And magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Isang malaking karangalan po na nandito ako ngayon. To all the 30 graduates, can you please stand up? So I can see where you are. Okay, you're all spread out in the room. Give yourselves a hand. Alright. Siguro naman po, I would like to share my story, and I do hope that kahit pa paano ma-inspire po kayo dito. Ang isang sinabi sa akin ng nanay ko when I was growing up, sinabi niya, Karen, ang taong masipag, tatalunin ang taong matalino at tamad. So I'll say it in English for the foreigners in the room. A hard-working person will always beat a lazy, smart person. Am I right? And it was that particular statement that stuck with me for the rest of my life. You know, lessons my mother told me in passing, such as, the world doesn't owe you anything, Karen. Nothing is served in a silver platter. And the most important, my mom said, kahit wala akong ipamana sa'yo, lupa, alahas o pera, pero kapag nakapagtapos ka ng pag-aaral, kahit anong gusto mo, matutupad, makakamit mo. Even if I don't have land, money, jewelry to leave you, as long as you finish your education, you can achieve your dreams. You know the importance of words? They matter. They become true. I'm turning 54 years old, and all I can share with you is what I believe has made me successful, which I think you should all, in a way, hopefully take home with you. Number one, ang puhunan nyo lang ay ang sarili ninyo. Do you know what that is? The only asset you have is yourself. Either you're a liability or you're the asset. Yun ang puhunan ninyo. pagkatao nyo, talino nyo, sipag nyo, kaalaman nyo, yun ang puhunan ninyo. Maraming taong mayaman, marami nag-aral sa Amerika, pero walang ginagawa sa buhay. So, hindi yun ang susi ng tagumpay. So, you are your biggest asset. Number 2, what you tell yourself matters. When I started my broadcasting career, I was 23 years old. I graduated from UP and I went to GMA 7. So I auditioned like many other graduates, and my first job was being a reporter and an hourly news anchor. And when you're starting off, especially with many women around you, you tend to feel very insecure, right? Mas maganda siya, mas mayaman siya, mas magaling siya, mas matalino siya, mas payat siya. Alam mo yun? Kung ano-ano. You start to tell yourself things, if I look like her, I would be better. Right? Or I'll be honest, I was always very insecure with my voice. Kasi nagkaroon ako ng thyroid problem in my 20s. So with hyperthyroid, I went through radioactive therapy, which makes it so sensitive na mapakos ka kaagad. So I was always very insecure of my colleagues who drank all week, and yet their voice, when they went on air, was just so strong and full. And I said to myself, alam mo, if I had a voice maybe like Corina or Lauren or whoever, it would be better. And a lot of you feel that way, right? If I were more beautiful, if I were like this, I could succeed. It is not true. It is not true. Number 1, everything you tell yourself comes to life. So the one thing you need to do is at the very least be your own cheerleader. It's very difficult to expect people to do that for you. When I went to ABS-CBN, it was a very hostile environment in the year 2000 because I was a transferee. I was 30 years old. Yet I knew it was the best decision I made in my life. I believe hindi ako magiging si Karen Davila if I did not move to ABS-CBN. But it was what they called the playing field for the big boys. And it's the same maybe with Smart and Glow, right? You're entering a bigger playing field. And sometimes you think you're not enough. I felt that. When I moved to ABS-CBN, I had no friends. It was extremely competitive. Women were not nice, many of them. And in many industries that you will face, you will probably face the same challenge. You want a pat on the back. You want to be recognized and appreciated at work. I want to tell you this. It does not matter. It does not. You need to be the hardest working woman in the room, even if your boss doesn't like you. Even if you don't get a thank you, even if you are not appreciated. You know why? Because you are doing it for you. It's for you. Nobody will do it for you but you. And I'll tell you this, when you are the hardest working person in the room, alam mo yung kultura sa Pilipino na sumisip-sip, pumipr, dapat malapit ka sa boss. Maybe to a degree that will matter early on, but in the long run, it will not matter as much. It will not. I'm not asking you to fight with people in the office. It's not what I'm asking. But I'm putting it back to essentially the accountability and responsibility you have with your own success. It's time we stop blaming our parents. If my parents were more well off, it would be easier. If I went to a better school, it would be easier. Right? If I look different, I would be more successful. Hindi siya totoo kasi eh. Lahat yun kasinungalingan. Hindi yun totoo. Another thing I learned is this. Lahat ay nagdadaan din. Sa Pilipino, ang tawag doon, lilipas din yan. This too shall pass. Alright? Parang boyfriend lang yan. Heartbroken kayo ngayon, iyakin nyo na, lilipas din yan. Okay? So, why is it important that you know this too shall pass? It will make you thrive. Your job is not to survive. Your job is to thrive. In the hardest of circumstances, you need to be that vessel that cannot be broken. Alam niyo ba, ang babae mas malakas sa lalaki. Dahil ang totoo, nanganganak tayo. May kapasidad tayo mga anak. So, ginawa tayo bilang tao na lahat ng hirap sa katawan, mas kaya lang natin pagdaanan. Diba? Pero, hindi lang yun eh. Women are generally, and the World Economic Forum studies actually reveal this, women are better payers pagdating sa utang. Pag kumita ang babae, ang komunidad, ang umaangat sa buhay, kumpara na lalaki lang ang kumikita. Kapag babae ang kumikita, ang pera na pupunta sa tama. At pang-apat, ang babae magaling mag-multitask. Right? Ito yun. So, you realize, I realize that really, God has gifted you with everything you need. It is with you. It is not externally outside of you. You are the gift. You are what's precious. It is not what's outside. The education is one thing you need to finish, hopefully, but you are the gift. Do you understand? Kayo yung diamante, hindi yung suot nyo. The last thing, Lizzie, Cara, and I know a woman, her name is Geraldine Acuña Sunshine. So she's a Filipina who succeeded abroad, but interestingly, she studied here in the Philippines, went abroad. Ang nangyari, she was first a banker, then became a lawyer, and now is discovering medicine to cure her brother of Parkinson's, doing research. So, ang tanong niyo, how can you do that? Hindi ka naman scientist, hindi ka naman nagme-medicine. She said something that struck me, and it is this. Karen, you can learn anything if you put your mind to it. Isn't that amazing? The old way of thinking is there are experts, I cannot be one. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. My older son has autism. He's now 22. When he was diagnosed in the autism spectrum, ang mga doktor sa Pilipinas told me there is no treatment. You can just go to therapy. Karen, get a support group. Because I'm a journalist, I researched heavily and found a group of doctors in the US and in Europe who were essentially doing a different kind of practice to treat autism. It's biomedical treatment. Now it's quite popular, but not 20 years ago. But what is the teaching and the lesson? You have all the tools. Lahat ng kakayanan ay nasa inyo na. Umaandar ang utak nyo. Diba? All your faculties are working. What we need to change is the mindset. The mindset that we are owed something. You know, Filipinos are not taught to self-advocate. Self-advocating is a very American lesson. Ang anak ko, lumipat sa international school, ang hirap bago siya ng self-advocate. tayo mga Pilipina, ganun din. Hindi ba? Tignan nyo, pag ambisyoso, okay lang. Pag ambisyosa, nega ka. O diba? A man can be ambitious, but when a woman is, you are scheming, manipulative, all the negative terms, right? If a man is driven, he is admired. But if a woman is driven for her own goals, what is she at work? She's disliked either by other women or frowned upon. I want you to change that way of thinking. In your quest for success, it is not necessary to step on other women. It is not necessary at all. Because once you feel secure that there is not a lack of opportunities, but there is an abundance of opportunities, you will think differently. Don't wait for the promotion. Ask to be considered. Right? Ask if you can take an extra responsibility at work. Prove that you can do something instead of being asked if you can. Because the tools are with you. You are the gift. Kayo na yun. Wala nang darating na iba pa. Walang Superman o Prince Charming para halikan kayo at solusyonan ang mga problema nyo. Nasa sa inyo ang susi ng inyong tagumpay. So I think to close, what I really want to say is this. It may seem hard today, but I will tell you that is temporary. You need to see yourself one day as the boss. You need to see yourself one day as the vice president. Change the way you see your future. You can do it. You can do it. We lack role models. I think all over the world the difference is role modeling. So pay attention who you watch, what you watch, and who you listen to. The mind can only take so much. Kapag basura sa TikTok, parang awa nyo na, huwag nyo na panoorin. Diba? Tama na. Ibigay nyo ang oras nyo at panahon nyo sa bagay na ikauunlad ninyo. Iisa lang ang buhay at iisa lang kayo. Isa lang ang Karen Davila, isa lang kayo. Wala nang ilalabas pa ang Panginoon na tulad ninyo. So you know what? Shine. Make the difference. Own the world. The world is yours. So thank you very much and God bless you all.